Welcome to Be Somebody community episode.
This week is all about graduation.
We talk about the future seeming lonely and huge at the same time,
Failing to meet your own post-graduation expectations.
and ditching school to live on a boat and eat only bread. Let's go. Be Somebody podcast. My name is Amadeo.
My name's Enrique.
Welcome to a community episode.
We're back, y'all. Here we are.
Okay, so community episodes. Okay, so we find real life stories from around the internet, from around resources that, I don't know, if we just are into,
Everywhere.
that pertain to the story, pertain to the values of the podcast, related to self-growth, self-discovery, and self-realization. Today's episode is all about graduation.
Exactly. And
So-
if you watched our previous episode, it's thematically linked. So check out our previous episode if you haven't.
Yeah, so once again, shout out the graduates. Congratulations to you. And let's get into it.
All right, first story.
Tomorrow is my high school graduation. Big
Uh-oh.
day.
Big day.
As always, I'll read in the first person. I'm feeling mixed. I haven't had the best of high school experiences, yet I don't see how things could get any better. I'm also pretty anxious about the whole graduation ceremony ordeal. I'm attending college in a little more than 2 months. I haven't heard from my high school friends since in-school classes ended. I'm carrying lots of grief about my high school relationships ending suddenly at the moment, but I'm finally getting to leave this small world I've lived in. I can finally get enough relief to heal some of these old scars I carry from my past experiences. I don't know, I'm finding it difficult to be optimistic at the moment. The future is all of a sudden seeming lonely and huge all at once.
Very much. It is. And something that we spoke about in our previous episode, which is the forefront of what we're talking about for this, is very much this is, the graduation, this part, these few months are the end of this chapter of your life. So naturally it does feel this heavy anxiety, heavy weight. You're going through these things. This moment has been built up since you were 8, 10, seeing all of the content, all the media of people graduating. It's this big moment. Everything leads up to the graduation, to this, to that. It's before you start your next chapter.
It's
so
like
naturally, first and foremost, totally normal to feel this way.
Yeah. It's like the expectations of a larger than life experience. And of course, that doesn't diminish. Like, this is one of life's greatest transition moments. Like, one of life's most notable,
Yeah.
transformations, of course.
Right.
But like you mentioned, you're exposed to stories about how this is pivotal. This is everything. This is tip top, going to be like the most important day of your life. And how you behave, what you do, the choices you make immediately after will just, I don't know, illustrate how the rest of your life goes. So
Yeah.
I would say it's normal to feel the reality of it. So these were the expectations of what my high school graduation would be. This is how I'm feeling right now. And honestly, I'm feeling a mixed bag. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm looking forward to making decisions that, I don't know, feel like I'm making a difference in my own life. I'm becoming my own guy, my own person, and looking forward to, I don't know, a career, whatever that might be.
Here's my thing is, yes, I'm just talking about this whole thing that's coming, the future, the change. They're writing this the night before the graduation.
Yep.
Here's my take. My take is, okay, it's the night before, then sleep it out, and tomorrow just take it all in. Enjoy it. The last time you're together with your class. The last time you'll probably see your teachers for
A long time.
them forever.
Yeah.
And you mentioned you haven't seen your friends since classes ended. This might be the last time you're all together. So I say enjoy tomorrow. I say take it all in. I say get all the photos you can. Be present, because you deserve it. You did something that not everyone gets to do. And yeah, enjoy it. Take it in.
And being present doesn't mean bringing your expectations into it.
Yeah,
Leave your expectations at the door, they say.
exactly.
So do so. Honestly, you become more surprised that way. You don't expect something to happen. Like, you're not going to get disappointed, but it's also like you welcome whatever comes your way in front of you.
Do you remember our graduation?
Every second.
Okay, well, I don't remember every second, but I'll tell you what I do remember.
Actually, I don't know if I remember every second, but I do remember sitting on the stage and obviously the celebration that came afterward.
I remember more like getting to the convention center and like gathering with our group of friends and like just like, oh, we're all here, we're all dressed. Oh, like we don't graduate for another hour. Like let's all just like take it in. We walked around for a bit, got some food, And we were just kind of there, a little bit kind of giddy with excitement.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to go change. I got to the back, and everyone's arriving, and just like being present. So yeah, I say, and I do remember the whole hat toss. Did you launch yours up?
Of course.
I didn't. I literally went like I threw it. I barely threw it up.
A fake out.
I did. I did like a foot up, and then I grabbed it right away because I wanted
You wanted to keep
I didn't
it?
want to lose my hat. I wanted to make sure this is my hat.
Did you customize it?
No, I didn't.
Did you customize your college?
I did my college one. Yeah.
No, I didn't customize either.
Yeah.
But those who did, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I wouldn't want to lose that though.
But also, yeah, I mean that's great advice for this. Yeah, spend the night. Use your anxiety to customize your hat, your cap.
And so you're not going to get anything by worrying about what the future holds between tonight and your graduation the very next day.
I agree with that. I mean, why? You have the rest of
the summer.
Yeah, to like think about that. Like right now, just enjoy tomorrow. And you mentioned a lot. Like we already said, yeah, enjoy your friends, enjoy the moment.
Like you work for this.
Yeah.
So
enjoy it.
This is an achievement.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever your feet are, be there.
By the time you listen to this, because we're gonna reach out to you, let us know how it was. I'd love to hear how it went.
Yeah. I mean, soak into it because you said like I'm feeling lots of grief from potentially like these things are going to change so much. But you know what? If this is the last chance that I get, and it won't be, but let's just really appreciate it.
Yeah.
This is not the peak. You're going to peak every single day. Like find new ways to, I don't know, enjoy, live the moment.
Yeah.
It may seem uncertain. It may seem scary. It may seem like I don't know which direction I'm going. But like we mentioned, by being present, by being appreciative, by looking around, even just starting with very basic, enjoying the simple things. Like that's just like the baseline.
I think what I was mentioning to earlier was taking in the moment, as in like saying goodbye to high school, because that will never come back. And whether I don't know too sure about the tone of it, whether it's you're excited or not excited that high school's ending. Regardless, it's ending. So this is the goodbye, the send off, the farewell. And I can look back at times where I didn't enjoy something or I went through something that was tough. And although I disliked it, when it ended, I still was appreciative to like give the send off, the goodbye. Mm-hmm. So regardless of how you feel, I think this is an opportunity to just be present with it and acknowledge that I might have not had the best time in high school, but this is a significant event that signifies the end of this chapter of my life. So there's something to that about being present with it and sending it off.
Yeah, what's that word? Turn the page.
Turn the page.
Turn the page.
There you
Turn
go.
the page on your life. So this is the next chapter. This is the last chapter. Let's look forward to the next one.
Exactly.
And you know what's fun about it? Like you get to write it yourself.
Boom. All right, let's turn the page to the next question.
Pick up the pen.
Let's pick up the pen to the next question or next story.
Good luck. You know what I haven't had in a long time?
What?
Pozole. You know why? Because
Why?
it takes like forever to make.
It does take forever to make. But have you heard of pozolazo?
What's that?
Pozolazo is Mexican authentic soups. Comfort of your home, affordable, tastes good, tastes amazing.
How could it be that good if it's ready in 10 minutes?
Magic. Mexican magic. Give it a try.
Mexican magic.
But you know what's even better?
What?
Is we have a code for you and anyone listening. Code Be Somebody for 10% off.
Code Be Somebody for 10% off your order.
Code Be Somebody.
Do they have chicken pozole?
They do have chicken pozole.
Do they have pork pozole?
They got it right here. They got all of it. Pozole, birria, menudo, de todo. And even better, have amazing macros.
Okay, but I'm really picky about my pozole. Does it even taste good?
Tastes great. Give it a try. Code Be Somebody. Check it out. Back to the episode.
All right, next story. Is there anyone who graduated high school with a high GPA that didn't fill their expectations or dream?
A lot of people come to mind about this. I'll clarify later.
So I graduated high school almost 10 years ago with a 3.8 GPA.
Congrats.
And I went to community college and I got my CNA certification. I've been a CNA.
What's CNA for people that don't know?
Dude, I don't know.
I think it's a certified nurse
like
assistant.
nurse assistant?
Yeah, I think that's what CNA
Somebody
is.
with a medical school?
Correction here on the screen if we're wrong.
Okay, CNA is what? Certified nursing assistant?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. We'll look that up. But I'm just reflecting on my past and feel like I wasted time. I could have accomplished so much more if I had just applied myself more in high school. I just got accepted to nursing school. Yep.
Oh, it was. There you go.
And start in the fall. No one else in my family has gone to college, so I never thought much of it. I've never had a role model or guidance counselor or anything really to inspire me and influence me. But I can't help but think I wasted so much time, and I'm almost 30. I just remember being really tired in high school. I had good grades, but I was sick and tired of school. School was 8 hours, and then I worked part-time after school. My parents told me if there's anything I wanted, I would have to get a job, so that's what I did. I never took my SAT because I was just so tired. SAT scores did matter back then more than they do today. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't have worked that job. But I feel that I wouldn't have really changed the way I felt with school, just exhausting me. Is there anyone else who graduated high school with good grades that feels they didn't meet their own expectations? Okay, so this is later down the line. This is 10 years after graduating, and you're looking back on that moment. Like, could things have been different?
I think there's two ways to approach this. I think we can take in the aspect of you just graduated and you're looking back at your college experience and you're kind of like, I wish I done this, done that. You're regretting some aspect of it, or you're in your first semester of college, and why didn't I do high school differently? Especially when in college, in the summer after graduation, everyone's like talking about their plans, what they're gonna do next, that next chapter, and a lot of it is tied to how your high school experience went. I think there's something that I go back to whenever failure comes up, which is, I think failing something that you gave it your all to, there's no shame in that, because you know that you can walk away saying to yourself, oh, I gave it my all. There's never the, I wish I would have done more. So I think just approaching it as, if someone got a 3.8, to me that seems like they're not complaining they didn't get a 4.0. I mean, 3.8 is still very excellent. To me, it sounds like you walked away knowing that, okay, I gave it my all. And what came of it isn't necessarily what they were expecting. But one could argue they still got to where they're at because of what they've done. I think just because you have a 4.0, 3.9 GPA doesn't necessarily mean, oh, that means you're going to be the president now or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think fundamentally, those are the years where you build the habits of your life to, as you mentioned in our previous episode, to be, you mentioned you're not, what was a great quote you said, you're not defined by your results, but you're defined by like the habits.
Oh yeah. So like when you're in high school, people judge you by, your potential and how well you comply with the system, with the structure, with how well do you fit in. But then when you're an adult and you're out of school and you're in the working life, people judge you based on how well you manage yourself.
Exactly. And getting this high GPA, like, you've worked that hard to build these habits to get you to what Amadeo was mentioning. And I think all of that's worth something. I don't think you should necessarily equate I got this number and I'm not where I thought I would be.
I just feel like it's so much pressure, like, to hold yourself to the impossible, because that's what I was doing. At least when I was young, I had like these mountainous, like beyond, like into the stratosphere. I was just like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna get done. And when reality hit me in the face, it's just like, it's not that easy, dude.
Yeah.
If anything, I've learned, like, okay, number one, life is not fair. Number two, nothing is guaranteed. Work for it anyway. Do it anyway. Try anyway. Because what's the alternative? And I was thinking about this myself. Was like, is that it? Am I just gonna take it? Do I give up? Just sit back, like, okay, life is just gonna happen to me from now on. Because I can't do anything. I can't change anything. I can't be what I dreamed I could be. I can't meet my own expectations. Which is like, you're not done. Like, you're just barely getting started. Even 10 years later after graduating high school, you're just still getting into it.
Yeah.
You got your whole life ahead of you, man. Are you looking back because you feel as though you could be further ahead than where you are right now? Or are you looking back because you felt like I had expectations? Like, is that it? Like, did I just not get to where I wanted to be, where I saw myself because of, like, my circumstances?
It's not over.
No.
You have so much time to keep going, do more and go from here. Everyone is put in certain circumstances in their life that they can control. And, even if you have the most amazing GPA and a full ride scholarship, yada, yada, sometimes there are circumstances where you have to take care of family. You have to stay back and do this. You have to do so forth and It's things that hold you back, and we don't decide what cards like life gives us. Like, we just get handed the cards, and that's what we have to play the game with. And yeah, just because you're not able to do certain things, even though you did perfectly on other aspects, that doesn't deter to where you're at now. There's still space and time to keep going and growing.
Exactly. And if you know in your heart that you were trying, then what are you regretting?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like the I don't know. My circumstances weren't better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wish I would have been better. I wish I would have been, like, I don't know. Like, why are you blaming yourself for being tired?
Yeah.
Why are you blaming yourself for, even despite everything that you were going through, you still managed to get through school,
mm-hmm.
to join a new school, and you did all of this without support, without a role model, without a mentor, without a guidance counselor. You figured it out yourself.
Yeah. Agreed.
So either way, you succeeded. So what exactly, like, is the expectation here?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I don't know, things have changed for me. Where it's just like I feel more satisfied with the present circumstances of my life because I don't know, I'm gaining more clarity as I get older.
Right.
And, like, the expectations that I had when I was 16, when I was 18, they were unrealistic to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've said it before in a previous episode, but life makes sense when you look at it backwards. And you don't know what you're going through that's going to get you to where you need to be or propel you to this or that situation. So just keep following your moral values of pushing ahead and keep going.
And continue to do the best that you can.
And also counterintuitive, like, a number doesn't identify your value as a human. 2 point, I mean, I don't know the GPAs anymore. 2.5 versus a 3.5, like, they mean so much when you're in high school, but in the real world, like, none of that really matters. No one has ever asked me now, what was your GPA in high school? What was your GPA in college?
It depends on your career. It depends on your school. It depends on, like, what life path you go down.
But what I'm trying to say is that doesn't, like, hold your value.
No, you are more than your GPA. You are more than your circumstances.
Yeah.
You're more than where you came from. You're more than, like, what you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have incredible value. You have high potential. Try your best. Continue to try your best. And if you're doing that, then what is there to regret?
Exactly.
But yeah, good luck to you. Wish you the best. And yeah, we'll check in. Man, I was just 14 yesterday. And here I am, almost 18, graduating in 1 month, man. Life feels like it went by so fast. Everything's going by so fast. Makes you think about what I'll do in my future. Any advice? That's it. And then, no, it says life for real. FR.
Life for
FR.
real. FR.
Life for real.
I mean, I resonate with that.
I mean, yesterday I was 12. Tomorrow I'll be 40.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, time is scary. Time moves fast, and time doesn't stop for no one.
Yeah, next week I'll be hugging my grandchildren. Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude,
Woo!
Calm down with that.
Woo!
Getting all emotional. Cut to the Interstellar scene. Ah! Don't go.
Don't do it.
Okay, I say this all jokingly, but I think genuinely just being present might be the solution to this, because I kind of find that sometimes I also get lost with the whole idea of time flies. This was only so and so years ago, yada yada. I recently went on a trip, which we can talk about in the next classic episode, but you know, just being grounded with yourself and being present, and as lame as it sounds, like putting the phone down, looking up, and just taking in your surroundings. I've tried to incorporate that more, where I consciously tell myself, like, just take in the moment and, like, appreciate this, like, this time and space. And I know it's super, like I mentioned, just, everyone's gonna take in the moment, yada yada. But just, I find that telling myself that and just, like, taking in the space has helped me, at least. I don't know if it helps me with my memory of remembering it more or what, but I do know that when I look back at those moments, I find a sense of, like, fullness in my chest in terms of, like, I knew I was there. Yeah. I knew I was present for it. So I know, like, time flies, and, you know, I'm not going to say it gets better when you get older. It really time just goes quicker and quicker and quicker.
Well, of course, time flies when you're not aware.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're missing everything.
That's true. And I think there's one thing when you're in school, your life is dictated by this academic calendar, and there's a sense of progression and a movement of time. But we've talked about this, but we've moved to a place like Los Angeles where the sense of seasons isn't really fully felt. And for me, I'm someone that like is very tuned where I am like present with what temperature, what season we're going through, and it helps me like progress with time. But right now we're in a place where you don't feel it at all, and I think that's messed with me, my sense of time. And for now, the only thing that's really helped me is really just, being present and taking in the moments and trying to find some sort of way to journal or take in the passage of time with like moments, whether it's photos or like a journal, or just like I've personally done like video journals before. It's helped me a lot. So maybe there's something there. And in the previous episode, I gave the suggestion of doing a video journal, a vlog with a group of friends for a trip to kind of like signify the end of your high school days. So that could be something.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, it's simply a reminder that you're alive and you have a body.
Yeah.
And every breath is precious.
Exactly.
So, I mean, like, well, how do I start being present? Was that really going to make a difference for me? Try an experiment. Where it's just like, yeah, you put everything that typically distracts you, put all that away. You look at something that you can hear, you look at something you can see, that you can touch. You tell yourself, where am I right now? Okay, cool. Stay right here, right there. And little by little, you'll get better at it. It'll become second nature. And then it's just like, you're just constantly, here I am right now. There are moments, of course, like when you got to be thinking ahead, when you have to be strategic. But not every single second of every waking moment of every day needs to be you like thinking ahead. Like, let me plan, let me organize, let me get like perfectly perfectly aligned. Like literally, I have felt so much fulfillment and gratitude and just full life by doing the most simple thing, and that's just being here.
Exactly.
Being here right now. Sitting in the studio, talking to you.
Sitting in the studio.
Something that we restarted, that we revived after
Yeah.
Dude, it was a long time.
And I mean, this isn't your sign to start a podcast with your friends.
No, that's not the point.
Find something that gives you that same feeling as what Amadeo is describing, because I agree with what he's saying about this podcast. For sure has helped me a lot to like take in a moment in time and my headspace and what I'm thinking and feeling, and putting it into like a little memory box, time capsule.
Yeah. Day by day.
There you go.
Day by day, even little progress.
Boom.
Like, yeah, have a plan, have a structure, but chip away at it. It's like you don't have 30 minutes to solve your life.
Exactly. All right, next story.
Are you ready for this next one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know if you're ready for this one.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Please convince me this is a gross misuse of my potential.
Okay. I'll try to convince.
All right. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm currently on track for a safe, stable career. Lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Lawyer. I'm at a law magnet, graduating with honors, beta club, etc., etc. But the idea of being stuck in one place, the years of school, the stress, and all the other things that come with a job like that doesn't really seem appealing. I say this because recently I ran away.
What? They ran away?
Not good, I know. I was out for 5 days. I had a backpack of clothes and a loaf of bread. I don't want to laugh, but it's like...
A loaf of bread?
It's just like...
For 5 days, you just ate bread.
Like youthful logic, like, man, I'm out of here. Like, I'll be good with this bread, bro. Like, this will last us for days.
Hey, yo, this bread right here, I'm good.
That's like when you and I went camping and all we had was like...
Hey, no. Pause. Okay, I was thinking ahead. Amadeo over here was, I'll be fine with this.
All we had was like, what, peanuts and trail mix?
No, we didn't have anything. And I was like, let's stop to the store and get something. You're like, looked at me with the most like perplexed look. Buy food? Why? I'm like, dude, because we need food for camping. What are you talking about?
Oh my goodness. Okay, you weren't entirely the voice of reason either, bro. Like, you didn't.
No.
You didn't stop me at any moment and say, like, listen, we probably need a little bit more than this.
I did.
Okay,
I was like, let's go.
That's
You
not how I remember
went
it.
and you grabbed one bag of peanuts, and I was like, that's it? You think we need more?
Dude, I think it was like peanuts and beef jerky for like a 3-day trip.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, continue on with the story.
Okay. So I ran away. Not good, I know. I was out for 5 days. I had a backpack of clothes and a loaf of bread. It was the happiest time of my life.
I mean,
I slept in bushes and at my friend's house, and the freedom of it all was exhilarating. I really want the rest of my life to be like this. Okay. But I was only out for 5 days, and I didn't come back because I didn't like it. I came back because if I missed too many days of school, I'd have to have summer school. The new plan is to live life on a boat and become a barista or a bartender part-time and explore life, not to be tied down, and I want to have the ability to do what I want when I want. Someone please convince me that this is stupid because I'm already starting to replan my life. I have good grades, work ethic, etc. I could really make something out of myself, but would I really be doing it for me or for others?
Ooh.
I mean, that last part you can only answer yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Are you doing it for you or are you doing it for other people?
Okay, here's my crazy pitch.
Let's hear it.
Are you ready for this insane idea?
Okay.
Gap year. Whoa, right?
What the heck does that mean?
So, you don't go to college right away, but you spend a year from when you graduate to college, and you do whatever you want for this year. You can live in all the bushes you want. You can eat all the loaves of bread that you want. Sail, be a barista, whatever. But you have a year to do that, and you kind of get that part out of your system. Go to school, do a year or two of school, and then crazy pitch, study abroad for a year. Go do classes internationally. Again, do another lifestyle. Come back, do one more year, graduate. Go to law school somewhere else.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get involved. Your life can still be an adventure even if you
Yeah.
have all the structure around you.
I think something else to know is, when you're going to college, you're going to college in another state. Well, I don't know their exact situation, but you're going to college in another town, another state, different people, different community. So you are in many ways getting out of your comfort zone, doing new things. Most likely when you go, I mean, I'm speaking specifically to this person, law school will probably be in another place. So you'll be moving again. And then from there, you could really do whatever you want with your law degree. You can do some sort of advocate, international something where it makes you travel a lot. You still get that. You meet in the middle with that sense of like adrenaline of traveling, being out and about with like what you're talking about, which is law school.
Yeah.
Or just in general, you could study something else. Or you don't have to study if truly you want to do something else. You do the Peace Corps.
Go see the world, and then you'll be able to, afford the boat.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
That's actually a fantastic idea. The gap year. Assuming you don't have any, I don't know. Because what if happens in the situation where, okay, if I take a gap year, I lose the scholarship. Or I lose my place at the school. I can't defer. What happens then?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely trade-offs. There's situations, there's things, and I think it's definitely a decision that you have to consider.
And you have to make it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like anything that you do because someone else wants you to do it, you're not going to end up liking it.
Yeah, agreed.
You're going to fall out. You're going to burn out.
Agreed.
And it's just going to end up it's going to feel like a waste of time, even if it necessarily wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you can do best of both worlds.
Agreed.
Let me go be flexible. Let me study abroad. That was great too.
Yeah.
Let me go see the world because I can still go see the world while still completing my education,
Mm-hmm.
while still making progress toward my degree. And if I become a lawyer, maybe I can become the kind of lawyer that travels a lot.
Exactly.
That sees the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can get a boat.
There you go.
Because it's just like, if you just leave it all behind and go on the boat, I don't know, that can maybe get old really fast.
Exactly.
And then what? Or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can only answer this for yourself. But it's just like you have options where if you organize it enough, you can experience both sides.
So very much if you have this urge of, I find enjoyment more being out, traveling, doing these things, there's nothing wrong with that. Just because it's not the norm for others doesn't mean it's wrong. It's what's right to you. And I mean, at the end of the day, what are you living this life for if you're not pleasing yourself or making yourself happy?
Yep. It's your life.
Yeah.
It's your life. Because, you don't necessarily have to, you don't have to ditch it all behind and be a vagabond.
Yeah.
And you don't also have to, go only into this one thing and be a stiff.
Yeah.
Like life is flexible like that.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to arrange,
Yeah.
structure, take a chance, but it can still be an adventure.
There you go.
So yeah, I would do that. That sounds fire.
Be the captain of your ship.
Yeah, the captain of my soul.
There you go.
Good luck to you.
All right. So this last story.
Is our story.
Whoa! Plot twist. Yeah. So we figured
Won't be needing this.
we figured we should add a personal story for this because I think we fit the criteria. So do you want to set the stage of it's our graduation.
Okay.
It's our big day.
Our graduation. The day has finally arrived. We've been working 4 years towards this. I want to say 6 because we were at the same school.
6, exactly.
Middle school to high school. 6 years. The last day is over, and now is the day of our graduation. So here we all are. Enrique and I, our friends, got the regalia on. The school rented out this convention center, so it was this massive room. So many families were in attendance. I think it was just us standing around, soaking in the moment. Right before, like, we knew we had to go walk up to the stage, sit down, and wait for our name to be called. So just like standing there, standing in groups, talking to people, talking to parents, eating food. And then finally, we all shuffle into the convention room. We sit down on stage. The music begins. We're just all just like, I don't know, sitting there, man, looking out at all the happy faces, the proud families, just like clapping, cheering. And then like little by little, one by one, they start calling our names. People get up. They wave. They get their cheer. They shake the hands of the principal, some other teachers. And they go back to their seat. And just keep doing it and doing it. Finally, my name was called. Amadeo Hughes. Stand up. You know, like from my family. Just waving out. I'm handing the principal hands me my diploma folder. It's a red leather binder. Or like a red leather folder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take that. I shake his hand. I go back to my seat. I'm just looking around. I can't believe this is it. This is the day. Like, this is finally, I'm holding this. This is my diploma. This is my degree. I did it, man. I finished high school. It's like I'm on to the next thing. But for now, like, here I am.
Mm-hmm.
Here I am with my boys. Here I am with all my friends. And it's just an incredible day to be alive. I look down at my folder. I open it. And my degree's not there. My diploma's not there. Instead, there's a note that says, because I had too many tardies that had amounted to too many absences because of this one attendance policy, I had exceeded the amount of allowed absences to pass a class. Therefore, I had failed a class and will not be receiving my diploma.
So same thing. I grab my diploma. I shake everyone's hands. I look out. My family's just, yeah. You know, people are freaking out. I sit down. I open mine up, expecting to see my diploma. And I see, okay, let me give some context. So our senior year, it was like the first year they decided instead of giving out books to give out like iPads.
Yeah.
And that was where we like would do our schoolwork or whatever. And obviously we're not supposed to keep them, so we all give them back. I gave mine back. I opened up my diploma, expecting to see my certificate, diploma, and instead I see a note saying, please return your iPad charger to receive your diploma. I'm like, a charger? A $10 charger? And I don't get my diploma? So I'm now sitting there. People are crying next to me, like taking photos of the diploma. People are going crazy. I'm missing my diploma because I didn't hand off an Apple iPad charger.
Yeah, I think I had to pose with my homie's diploma.
I had to ask for a friend's diploma to take a photo with my parents because I didn't return a charger.
Just cover the name. What a bummer, bro.
What a bummer.
I mean, it all worked out in the end. You gave back the charger, or you had to buy it. It was like
I remember like the next day or the day after, I went, returned my charger, and as I was returning it, I like look over and I saw you.
Dude, yeah, because we were there at the same time. It was like it was like the day after, because I think the younger kids were still in school. As in like every grade from junior and below were still in school for like another week or two.
Mm-hmm.
So we went back to the school the next day after our graduation.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the principal. I told him, like, this is what I read. Is there anything that I can do? And yeah, I was able to strike a deal with the teacher whose class I had missed too many times because of the amount of tardies and also absences.
Mm.
You know, I'm not gonna say like, why did this happen to me? Like, this happened to me because of the deliberate choices that I made to, maybe have a little too much fun. So
I'm gonna dispute mine and say that was just
okay, yours is just
straight up inane that they would do something like that. Just, no, a charger, really?
Hey man, that's school property.
At least like give me the diploma and then say, hey, we're still missing your charger. I would have gone back and given the charger back.
It's like, do they?
It's not like the moment I have
like
the diploma, it's like, oh, I'm
like
out.
You're like a dishonest guy. I'm out of here.
I
Leaving
move
the
out of
country.
town and leave no trace behind. Like, come on.
Your debt of $24.99 to the school is
Come on.
forever left open.
Anyways,
It all worked out in the end.
congratulations to anyone that graduated, that walked, that threw their cape up, and hopefully you got your diploma and you were not missing it because of a flimsy charger you forgot to get back. We'll reach out to the people from these stories and hopefully get updates from y'all.
As always, thanks so much. Send us your stories. Seriously, DM, email. We read every single one. We want to hear it.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one.
This is a Be Somebody community episode. My name is Amadeo.
My name is Enrique.
Catch you on the next one. Hey everybody, it's Amadeo.
And Enrique.
We want to let you know that we're your friends, but we are not licensed therapists. This podcast is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes. This podcast is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or other qualified professional.